Hello friends, welcome to a new project. In this project, we are going to see interfacing of Arduino with a new pixel LED using an ultrasonic sensor. So this is going to be a complete project where there is going to be a sensor and there is an actuator involving Arduino Uno as our microcontroller. Okay. Now, in this project, the basic concept is that ultrasonic sensor is going to measure a distance using ultrasonic waves, and when we are under a certain distance, the color of the new pixel LED will change from green to shade of blue, and as we come closer and closer to the ultrasonic sensor, that is our distance becomes less than 10 or less than 20 centimeters, then the new pixel LED will shift color direct to darker side of blue. As we go away from ultrasonic sensor, the new pixel LED will change the color and will shift towards greener side. So our color pattern will change from green to blue as we move closer to ultrasonic sensor, and it will change from blue to green if we move away from the ultrasonic sensor. The given range is between 20 to 100 centimeters, so that is 1 meter. Now let us see the simulation. I will share the code in the description box. Before seeing the simulation, let us see the connections. So, new pixel LED, it has three terminals. Input, that is positive, is going to be connected to 5 volts on Arduino, as you can see it here. So, as it connected 5 volts of Arduino. Similarly, ground is connected to ground. I have converted these two pins into ground and 5 volts. So as you can see it from the circuit diagram, this is 5 volts. So I have connected this 5 volts here. This entire rail becomes my 5 volt, whereas this entire rail becomes my ground. Now talking about the connections of Neopixel LED. So Neopixel LED power input is connected to 5 volts, whereas ground is connected to ground, and data input pin is connected to digital pin number 6. So these are the connections associated with Neopixel LED. Now let us see the connections associated with ultrasonic sensor. So ultrasonic sensor has 4 terminals: VCC, trigger, echo and ground. So VCC is my positive pin. So it is connected to 5 volts. So VCC is connected to 5 volts with the 5 volts on the rail. Similarly, ground is connected to ground on the rail. You can see it here. Now, trigger and echo. Trigger pin is connected to digital pin number 10, whereas the echo pin is connected to digital pin number 9. So I will make the necessary changes in the given code. So these are my connections. If you want to see, it's there on the screen. I will also leave the connection in the description box. Now let us see the simulation. This is the code. This is the code. I will give you the code in the description box for you to refer. Now let us switch on the simulation. Just a moment. Now this is the code, and this is my ultrasonic sensor. You can see the distance here, 210. So it is in the shade of green. When I start moving closer, when it reaches below 100, you will see a shade of blue appearing. See, now there is a combination of green and blue here. I'm reducing my distance further. Okay. The shade is changing towards blue. Further, so as I move closer to the sensor, the shade of blue is getting darker and darker. So when I am at a distance of 3 centimeters, it is exactly perfect dark blue in color. Now if I start moving backwards, you can see the shade changes. If I move away and cross 100 centimeters, then the shade changes to green. So this is what my mood lamp is. Depending upon the intensity, the distance, the color of the mood lamp changes accordingly. I hope you enjoyed the project. Now let us go through the code once. This is the code. I'll be giving the code in the description box for you to refer. So if you go through the code, to run the Neopixel LED, I need to include this particular library, which is adafruit underscore neopixel.h. Then Neopixel data pin is pin number 6, and there are 16 LEDs. So it's a 16 LED Neopixel LED. Now trigger pin is on 10, whereas echo pin is on 9. Now let us see the code. In void setup, I have initialized the Neopixel LED using pixel.begin. Then pin mode, I have defined the trigger and echo pins. Depending upon my input and output pins, trigger pin is going to be my output, whereas echo pin is my input. Then I have put on the serial begin to show you the distance on the screen, so that whatever distance I am at given position, the ultrasonic sensor is going to display it on the screen. Now in void loop, I have declared the functions or the commands for putting it low or high. So trigger pin low, delay microseconds for 2 seconds. Similarly trigger pin high, then a delay of 10 seconds, and then again trigger pin low. So every time this is happening in a loop, it is going to trigger the wave, and it is going to stop the wave after 10 seconds, 10 microseconds. Now duration, I have created a new variable which is pulse, that is echo pin, which is high. Now distance, so depending upon the speed of the sound, the time taken to go and come back, so it is measured in millimeters, so 0.034 by 2. Now print the distance on the screen, and every time as it is measured using the ultrasonic sensor. Okay, now this is the entire code for basic understanding for changing color from blue to green and from green to blue. So when you are coding it, you can go through the code, this part of the code. Okay, let us start the simulation. I hope you have got the idea of what the project looks like. I'll show you the demo one more time. I can show you the distance on the serial monitor for your reference. Now right now I am at a distance of 191 centimeters. Okay, and move the distance closer now. can see the distance changing here on the screen also, and along with the distance the color also changes. Okay, now come closer. Give a second. I hope you understood the project. Keep watching and do like, share and subscribe. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.